Well, it is a new year. It's 2021, and as always, at the beginning of any new year, we are running around setting our goals, our expectations, our strategies, our tactics, all the things we want to put into place over the next 365 days to help us succeed in our careers. Now, normally what I like to do is give you specific actionables, tactics, and strategies, share my own experiences so that you can draw your own conclusions and make adjustments based on what I have done right and wrong. But today, I want to give you some advice. And my advice is that in 2021, you do not stay in your lane. And I'm going to tell you why. What's up, guys? It's Tom. Welcome back to the lab and welcome back to my life. Today, I want to give you some practical advice based on my own experience about the way you can truly get ahead in your music career in 2021. Too often we hear this argument that you should pick a lane, you should stay in your lane, you should choose a thing and pursue that one thing and get really good at it. And I'm here to tell you, you have permission not to do that. Don't stay in your lane. If anything, try many different avenues, try different lanes, test different things. And the main reason is this: only by trying and testing different things will you discover A, what you're really good at, and B, what you really love to do. And when you test and try different things outside of your comfort zone, that is where you're going to find the confluence of those two pieces. Because what you're good at and what you love, the meeting point of those two things is where you will succeed. And if you spend all your time picking a lane and trying to stay within the confines of that lane, then you end up setting these arbitrary rules for yourself that end up being non-applicable and actually end up impeding you on your progress towards whatever your final destination and goal truly is. Staying in your lane is a valid argument if you live in 1995. Back in the day when music was dropped, it happened every 2 years, 1 to 3 singles leading an album release. You didn't have a lot of opportunity for experimentation because your label had to figure out how to market you, and you had to figure out how to market yourself without a label for a very small audience and very small amount of opportunity for attention. The only way you were going to get a lot of attention up until maybe the last 5 years was to pick a lane, pick a strategy, partner with a label, and pursue a very specific marketing effort. That has all changed within the last 5 years. Everything about the way music is marketed has changed at the independent level. Labels are still doing their things, and maybe we'll talk about that one day, but not today. Independent artists have more opportunity than ever. With that opportunity comes the option to do whatever you want. There are no gatekeepers. There is no reason you can't do specifically the absolute very particular thing that you enjoy the most, that you're really, really good at, and make a living off of it. You can do it anywhere. You can build audiences across all these different platforms, across YouTube, across podcasting, across Spotify, across TikTok, you name it. You can just be yourself and do the things you like to do. But you don't know what's going to resonate with people and what's not. And you may not even know what the thing you love to do the most is. So try things, test things, especially if you're earlier in your career. If you are early, if you've only released 1 or 2 songs in your life, test things, try things, because what will inevitably happen is only by hitting publish on a lot of content will you be able to look back on that content and find a common thread that defines you. It's the only way it works. You cannot sit here having released nothing or having released 1 or 2 pieces of music or pieces of content, period, across the internet and say, this is what I do and this is what I do well. It does not work that way. The only way you find out what you do well and what you love to do and where those meet is by doing things, is by getting outside of your lane, outside of your comfort zone, and trying and testing as much as you can to figure out where those things happen. Me, for example, I've now been releasing music for 2 full years. For the longest time in my career, I spent time in bands as the drummer. I toured all over the place. I played for other people. I was part ownership in bands. I've done a ton of different stuff, but only for 2 years have I been releasing music of my own that is original content. And only for a little over 2 years have I been releasing content on YouTube. And along with that, for about 2 years, I've been releasing content in podcasting format as well. That's a very short period of time. And only by hitting publish on all of that content am I able to look back and find the common thread in all the music I've released. And there is one. Only by looking back on all the content I've released am I able to see, wow, I really like learning things and then reteaching those things on YouTube. That's a huge selling point for me. I'm going to do more of that. I like that. And it resonates with people. Only by testing things have I figured out what anybody actually likes to watch on YouTube. And same goes for the podcast. Posting things on my podcast, trying short episodes, long episodes, interviews, just me talking about stuff. Only in doing that have I started to understand what's resonating with people and what I like to do and where those things meet. So my hope for you for 2021 is this. Get outside of your comfort zone. Get out of your lane. Do not feel obligated to stick to one thing, because the way you are going to fall in love with the process and the way you are going to find other people who love watching and consuming and being a part of your process is by being absolutely unabashedly true to who you are and finding the weird stuff you like and how it lines up. I love space. I love synthwave music. I love EDM. I love hip hop. I love nerding out on learning about new things. And if you look at all of the stuff I've posted over the past 2 years, that's what I do. Only by looking back was I able to figure out this is what I do. I just pursued the things that naturally make me curious and engage me and that I enjoy. So do that. Keep doing that. Get out of your lane, get out of your comfort zone, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to come out of the gate in 2021 and tell you guys you have permission to do whatever the heck you want to do. Go out there, try things, test things. It's the beginning of a new year. Don't be afraid to take chances, try different stuff, fall flat on your face, pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. No matter what, keep going, keep making things, and keep trying, and you will end up with a life that you want and a career that you love. Thanks for watching this one. Thanks for being here. At the end, I'm going to let YouTube pick whatever it is they want you to watch, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.